My name is Clayton Andrew. I'm out of local 977, Marion, Indiana. I hired in a Chevrolet in Indianapolis January the 12th, 1953.
And you saw right to work passed in Indiana the first time it was back in 57?
Yes, sir, I did. I worked at Marion plant at that time.
Okay, did you notice any kind of hostilities in the plant on account of that?
Well, yes, there was problems. We had some trouble with some of the people paying their dues and stuff. But us being a closed factory, they still had to pay them, but we had a hard time collecting them. But when they passed the guaranteed annual wage in Detroit during that period of time, I got laid off, and I couldn't draw the guaranteed annual wage because they just passed the right to work law in Indiana. So, but in not Kentucky, Michigan and those states could still draw it because they weren't a right to work state.
So basically it was a negative for the workers that you worked with, especially if they got laid off.
Definitely negative to the workers, yes.
But what happened to those Republicans that passed it back then? Didn't they do something about them in the next election?
Well, I don't remember particularly. I know we did get some changes and we got it appealed, I think in 1964, I think
that's pretty close. I heard 1965 and all that. It just depends on who was elected.
Well, that election year, yes.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, first I want to say, as Robert Peterson, Local 933, and I want to say that I appreciate what the retirees have done for me as an active worker. And we certainly hope we can leave it for the folks coming up. You know, we've got children and grandchildren that need the opportunities for good jobs like we have, and I think if they pass this right to work, that's going to go away.
I think it's going to damage them a lot, especially under this new contract we just got for the UAW people. These performance bonuses and stuff like that they're going to be getting if the company makes so much money. If they turn around and tell them, say, hey, you're not going to get that because you just went into a right to work state, you're going to have a lot of mad people. And I'm not saying that's going to happen, but it's a possibility of happening because it happened to me on the guaranteed annual wage.
Well, thank you for sharing your experience, brother.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for being here, too.